Hello again, one and all. Welcome back to Train Sim World 3. Carrying on with my new journey in train simulation. I'm still a bit of a noob at this, but here I've chosen one of the kind of old no-cause and routes, which I think was originally for possibly Train Sim World 1, 2 or 2020. Anyway, it's not one of the newer routes and locos, so the graphical fidelity isn't as good as it normally would, but we're going on a little route on the west coast of America, California, with the Californian commute. We're going from Millbrae on the San Jose route. Millbrae is a city located in northern San Mateo County, California, and according to the 2020 census, it has a population of 23,216. According to the National Weather Service, Millbrae enjoys a typical Mediterranean climate featuring cool, wet winters and dry, mild summers. Millbrae Station here is an intermodal transit station serving the Bay Area Rapid Transit, BART, and Caltrain, located in Millbrae, California. Caltrain, if you didn't know, is a California commuter rail line serving the San Francisco Peninsula and the Santa Clara Valley. That's the Silicon Valley to you and me. Historically served by diesel locomotives, of which this is one. As you can see, we are using an F40PH 2CAT CT97. This F40PH loco is found widespread use throughout the United States on its commuter railroads. It is a diesel-electric loco. This line was first opened in October 1863. And this station then was originally called 17 Mile House, which opened in 1864 and was renamed Millbrae the next year. The line was soon taken over by the Southern Pacific Railroad for its Peninsular commute service. That station burned down in 1890. It was rebuilt, but that burned down again in 1906 and was replaced by a two-storey colonnade-style depot of standard SP design, that's Southern Pacific design, later the next year. It was located on the west side of the track, just south of Millbrae Avenue. And in 1976, preparing to discontinue the money-losing Peninsular commute, which we're going to drive today, which became publicly funded under Caltrain, the SP proposed to tear down the station. However, it was added to the National Register of Historic Places, 1860, as the Southern Pacific Depot on September the 1st, 1978. Anyway, it's a modern station, as you can see. Millbrae is planned to be a California high-speed rail station, and I think there are plans to electrify some of the route. Anyway, let's get going and see how we get on. I've done a bit of the training just there now in this loco. As you can see by the bonus points I'm getting, I haven't been in this loco before. As you can see, we're using these double-decker carriages, cars. Never really taken on board in the UK. I think there was an idea once to use them, but I think they were worried about the time it would take passengers to get settled into their seats or something like this, so they were never used in the UK. I've already opened the doors to let the passengers on, as you can see, and we've got a red signal 2,552 feet ahead. Set direction, release the brakes, apply power to get moving, and we should be in San Mateo at 6:11. We'll take off the automatic brake. You can see the brake pipes are pressuring up there. I've used the horn, which obviously in the United States also gets the bell ring, so we'll turn that off as well. So the train isn't moving. Throttle 2 is on, dynamic brake is off. Automatic brake is off, independent brake is released, off. You know what? It's not moving for some reason. Need to figure out why. Is it? Yeah, let's have a look. Ah, right, the generator field is on. Ah, that gives us some amps. And we start moving. Great. So as I say, we have to be in San Mateo at 6:11. A quick look back at the platform from the exterior view. So it's 4 miles away and it's, well, 3 minutes away. Can we make up the 4 miles in 3 minutes? Well, we've got a 75 mile an hour limit on here, so I think we have 8 notches of power on this loco, which I think is similar to the one we have used elsewhere in California in Train Sim World 3. So we've got the alerter controls switched on now, which are usually off by default in train simulators. We have a green ahead. We're going slightly on a downhill gradient, so we can hopefully get some good speed up here. These are the famous Caltrain double-decker carriages. I think these are, is it Nippons? They're the old type. I think they've got newer ones now. In fact, this whole service now is, I think, by and large powered under the baby bullets which they have now. Little bullet trains. So we're up past 61 miles an hour. We've got 2 minutes to make 3 miles. Oh, there's the alerter on. Just press Q to quieten that. Just having a quick look at my frame rate here. 76 temperature. That's alright. Just use the bell there. Hold on that crossing. So we're passing one of the first stations here. I think that might be for the airport. Yeah, so we've got 30 seconds to go a mile and a half, I think. So the scenery's quite nice. It looks quite nice, this route in the Peninsular corridor. We're nearly at top speed now, so we've got an amber and a flashing green. I'll just give the horn a blast again. And we've got a cautionary signal up ahead. But yeah, that's in front of the station, which is at 8,000 feet now. There's another little station we've passed here. So yeah, graphically it looks quite nice. The design of the suburbs along here is pretty good as we in the Bay Area, which is a lovely part of California, of course. This is near Silicon Valley. Yeah, so the NIS in the top corner denotes that I have some super sampling going on. I'm now not running at the native resolution of my monitor, which is a 2K monitor. So slowing down here because we've got a caution signal. Let's see what this is. We've possibly slowed down a little too early there. So yeah, we've got another cautionary signal 3,500 feet further up the line. A bit more juice, I think. So we're going to be a bit late here at San Mateo. More than a couple of minutes, which isn't great for the fare-paying passengers. Yeah, I think we've ended up being far too cautious here. But as we're just learning the ropes here on this route, not been on the Peninsular corridor before, not altogether fully conversant with the loco yet, so that's okay. But you can see the stop just ahead, a little blue marker there. Applying a bit of brake here, because I think this is quite a bit of a super long consist. Yeah, we've got now red, a danger signal, but we're just gracefully, gently slowing down here into our first stop at San Mateo. You can hear the brakes being applied there now. So yeah, so we're a bit late here, a good 3.5 minutes I guess by the time we get stopped. Here we go. Finally, we can open the doors. Have a little look back. Yeah, people are getting on board. You see the lovely palm trees there. We're supposed to leave here at 6:12, I should say, and we need to be at Hillsdale at 6:15. But it's already 6:15, so we're again late. Let's have a look at the map. So there we can see there's Millbrae is where we started, San Mateo is where we are now. You can see Haywood Park would be the next stop, and then Hillsdale. We're obviously not stopping at Haywood Park, so here goes. I know, the passengers still haven't all got on yet, blimey. Having a look at the loco. As I say, the graphics on this, or the skinning, is not super high res, but it's good enough, I guess. We always expect better from the latest iterations of our games, so I think TSW3 and the new stuff that's coming out this April, which includes the new Midland stuff, which I have pre-ordered and will be doing videos on when that is released in about 4 or 5 days time. So stay tuned for to this channel for that. Exploring the Midlands of Nottingham, Derby, and the locos that come with that DLC as well. I'll be exploring all of those, so as I say, stay tuned and we'll explore that together. Hillsdale, 6:15, like a minute ago, so we'll need to get some speed up here. I must say the acceleration on this FP loco isn't fantastic, and as I say, I think by and large these locos have been superseded by the baby bullets on this line. And a small part, I think towards the end, towards San Jose is being electrified, or has been electrified. Anybody know any different can put me right in the comments. Caltrain is actually governed by the Peninsular Corridor Joint Powers Board, the PCJPB, which consists of agencies from 3 counties served by Caltrain, that's Santa Clara, San Francisco and San Mateo, where we are right now. So here's our next stop coming right up at Hillsdale. Unfortunately more than 4 minutes late. The Fat Controller won't be pleased. Oh, there's one going the other way, look. You get a good look at the carriages now. They're all labelled Caltrain. Gone slightly a bit further than we should here, but no matter. Right door's unlocked. I think, yeah, because we used the emergency brake there. Because we had an emergency brake situation there, I'm just going to re-pressurise the braking system. Get things back in there. Throttles in idle, reverser forward. I think everything should be okay. Let's take that independent brake off. We may lock the doors now and be on our way. Kind of 5 minutes late-ish. Next stop is at San Carlos, for which we're already late, unfortunately, again. Let's get going. I don't know if that's supposed to be a mirror or something, I don't know. But it's not very good graphically, whatever it was. So here we are, here's a nice external look from the parking lot, as they say over in the States. Passing over a little flyover there, we would say. There goes an RV under the flyover. And it actually does appear on the other side, so hey. So, 2.8 miles to San Carlos. I actually wish this thing would pull a bit stronger. We are on a bit 0.5% incline, I must say though. There's a water tower over there to the right. Well, there's the alerter system. Come on, we have to press Q quickly, or else we'll jam on the emergency brakes again. We don't want that to happen. It just slows you down so much. Setting the throttle to idle. Remember not to come on the brakes too early. Here's another station which we aren't stopping at. Yeah, so I've just got the lap brakes on with a tiny bit of brake pressure on. We're now starting to go downhill. There are some of the views here. Fuse cabinets and stuff like that, but we don't necessarily need to use those, or at least I'm not using them with my skill level. So about 1,000 yards now from the station. Release the brake now, just to try and... I'm obviously slowing down way too early here, but it's better than having a derailment, I guess. At least I think the passengers think so. So we've got a danger signal 3,000 feet ahead, which obviously is beyond the platform we're stopping at San Carlos. Put the brake into service. Well, we've stopped a little short, I think, but we can get the doors opened, and we are, well, 5 minutes late really. I think the developers could do with some more colours of the cars. I mean, red's nice and blue's nice, but not every car is red or blue, or white, or black. But it's alright, minor points, minor points. See, these passengers do take a long time to load up. I don't know if it's just because of these double-decker cars or what. So let's get those doors locked and head on out. The 2.2 miles to Redwood City. Not Deadwood City, that's a different song. Come on. Pull. Well, that was San Carlos anyway. So that's 4 minutes late anyway. There's the alerter. Some construction works going on there by the side of the track. Let's see if we can get the braking right for this station a little bit better than we've done so far this run. So we've got a cautionary there. Find some brake service now, lapping that. Oh, here's another one going the other way. That's what I like, is a bit of life on the tracks here. This is quite good. I like a lot of the AI running services. Gives it feel like, you know, you're in a real situation. So possibly slow down again, much too quickly there. We're going 19 miles an hour and there's still more than 1,000 feet to go. Gonna put the throttle back on. Here we are, the big sign there saying Redwood City, which is nice. Nice and welcoming. Come on, going much too slowly. It's just gonna make us later and later at our arrival time. We're now 6 minutes late, or over 6 minutes late. But we're going to the end of the platform. If it's gonna kill us. Here we go. Ooh, gonna possibly overshoot here. Close to overshooting. Right side doors are unlocked. So yeah, still people getting on. This is the back end. Yeah, possibly we're about 20 feet too far in stopping, I think. So we've got a red light 319 feet ahead. Still waiting for the timetable to show that the passengers are loaded. Come on, you passengers. What's going on with you? Just rechecking our map. So here we are at Redwood. A few more seconds before we can lock those doors and be on our way. Great. Right door's locked. Just checking the light there. You can see when the light shines that the doors are locked. And that's it, we've made it to our final destination. Here's some key stats. It took 38, a bit longer, 11.82 miles. We're level 14 now, so thanks for joining me, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that one. Please help my channel to provide more content like these train simulators I'm doing by subscribing and liking. That would be much appreciated. Bye for now.